Up next, the Clippers taking on the Nets. Welcome to 2K Sports Live and the Clippers starting five. They've got Morris, Patrick Beverly out there with Paul George. Then it's Ibaka, and it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. And for the Nets, Jordan is out there with Durant, and it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Harden. They get a hand on it. Leonard with the steal. Lob pass to George. Irving with the steal. Harden with it. Leonard picks him up. Leonard against Harden. Left side Durant. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
And that's how you do it. Ibaka still able to surprise people very quick off the floor.
Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Throws it up high, and Morris throws it down.
We know Beverly's ability as a defender, but don't underestimate his ability as a distributor. He has good vision.
Now here's Harden. Passes to Jordan. He kicks to Harris. The pass to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Here's George. Uncovered. Jordan with the rebound.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
But they get it back. And a deep 3 from Harden. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Morris. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign. And, guys, even though he's in a big market, Kawhi Leonard's still not one for the spotlight.
That is so true. It's not about the fame for him. He's in L.A., but Kawhi Leonard stays in his bubble. All the trappings that come with being a great player, he's truly focused on the love of the game, winning and being the best possible player he can be.
Now, here is Morris, following the shot by Kevin Durant. Here's Irving, and he overshot that one, missing. Clippers leading by 4. Back to Beverly. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Ibaka. And here's Morris for 3. James Harden with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside Durant, pass to Harris. Jordan kicks to KD. Steps back and shoots. And good that time.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
1:36 left to play in the first quarter. Beverly, the pass to George. Nailed from three-point land.
He's been doing this a long time. George can hurt you from outside, inside, and everywhere in between.
To the paint, got a piece of it. And KD throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Beverly. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Leonard kicks to Beverly. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Leonard. Shoots from 8. Trying to get open as Ibaka. That one off the back iron and out. Shoots. Shot clock reset for the Nets. Harden outside. Moves back up. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
That play is made because of Kyrie's vision and his willingness to share the basketball.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Ibaka. Back to Leonard. Kicks it to Ibaka. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
It's amazing everything Leonard gives you, including the eyes to find the open man.
And here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did.
Yeah.
And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. George way outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Clippers ahead, leading by a point. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Reggie Jackson out there with Luke Kennard. Then there's Patrick Patterson. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's man in at the 3. Right side Jackson. Zubac the pass to Jackson. Kennard against Brown. Shoots from the elbow. Kennard's shot is off.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot. Promising start for Luke Kennard. End up missing extended minutes with injuries. Hopefully, he can stay healthy this go around.
Now here's Jackson. Passes it to Patterson. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
And Kennard's moving into the starting lineup for the first time last season.
And to add to that, he had a larger role offensively. And at the same time, his efficiency increased. That's a good sign.
And Brooklyn has possession after the basket by Los Angeles. Back to Dinwiddie. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Kennard with the ball. Picked up by Brown. From the arc. The Clippers rebound. Zubac finds Jackson. Fires the 3. Goes up again. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Here's Zubac. Shoots the 3. And that one is off. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Brown down low. Kennard covering. Dinwiddie dishes to Brown. Outside Green. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and they take the lead. And the Nets lead by 1.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Now, here's Zubac. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Griffin's checked in. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mention. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Blake took off like a rocket on that alley-oop. Woo!
Beverly deciding where to go with it. He kicks it to Leonard. Sinks that one from the post. Leonard's got 6.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, good evening. The Clippers were picked by many to win the title last year. Now, they didn't get it done, but Kawhi Leonard is not concerned. He said, we've just got to keep getting better, keep fighting. It's about the right team peaking at the right time. Guys are hoping this season their talent and their fight will win out. Back to you.
We will see. Good stuff, D.A. Thanks. Here's Leonard. Following the basket by Blake Griffin. Leonard attacking, and then Leonard with the dunk.
The evolution of Leonard's game, making things happen with the dribble drive.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. 34 seconds left now here in the second. And the rejection by Zubac.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Leonard finds George. Wants to get it to Zubac, and does. George passes to Beverly. Back to George. The Clippers need to get off a shot. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
It's the Nets now. Now Dinwiddie. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Durant is out there with Jordan. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Johnson. And it's Harden in at the two-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. All sorts of time. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Beverly. Makes it off the glass. Beverly's got his first points in this one.
Explosive first step off the bounce. Beverly has the speed to do this.
And Smitty, you know what Pat Beverly is going to bring every night. A fearless, ferocious, at times almost sociopathic level of intensity. And this guy just does not take a possession off.
You know, he's one of those guys I would have to question even playing with him. He plays so hard. I know I hate playing against him.
Well, clock winding down, none better than Harden at getting buckets in a hurry.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Fires, high post, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Ibaka's got his second bucket. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Irving passes to KD. Here's Jordan. Second chance shot. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Morris. Leonard kicks to Ibaka. Fires top of the key. The shot misses. Nets trail by 3. Here's Irving. And it's good for 2. Irving's got his first bucket of the night.
I like this from Kyrie. Looking for a high percentage shot. Settling for nothing less.
Outside, George. For the 3. Rebound by Johnson.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Clippers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. George passes to Ibaka. Kicks it to Beverly. Plays it up and banks it in. Beverly's got his second bucket of the night.
When he's not shooting threes, you'll find Patrick Beverly at the rim.
Irving looking for an opening. The three from Harden. The shot, no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. George finds Leonard. A three-pointer off the mark. Nets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half.
Well, what did Coach tell us? He wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
And the wide open shot from Morris. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his third assist on the night. Beverly against Irving. Here's the dish to Johnson. In the corner, Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Irving on the money from 12 feet away.
The nasty handle of Kyrie uses it to get anywhere he wants.
The Clippers in the lead. Beverly the pass to George. Latrey. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Irving. Missed inside.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Shots good by Ibaka.
Exactly what you want from that play. Get it to Serge where he can simply rise and fire.
On the wing, Johnson. The pass to Jordan. Harden against George. Goes up to the stripe. Morris with the rebound.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
And the shot is good.
And how about the setup? Man, Morris keeping his head up. Beautiful assist.
Now here's Durant. Johnson left side. Back to Durant. From deep. That shot is off. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. Right back after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, Kennard is out there with Reggie Jackson. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Patrick Patterson, and it's Man in at the 3. Now here's Zubac. Pass to Man. In the corner, Kennard with it. Three-pointer. But they'll get another chance.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Here's Claxton. Brown wide open. He fires. A three-pointer, no good. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Kennard kicks to Patterson. Here's Kennard. Zubac trying to break loose. Shot's good by Kennard. Kennard's got the lead up to 6 now for the Clippers. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Brooklyn Nets. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Griffin passes to Brown. Griffin down low. Patterson's there. And Griffin scores. The assist by Brown. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Kennard. Passes it to Zubac. Back to Kennard. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Count that one. And the Clippers lead by 6.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. There's the pass to Claxton. Off target with his three. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for the Clippers. Batum comes in for Patrick Patterson. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Man. Lets the three fly. A rebound by the Nets. Harden with it. It's the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Here's Kennard. Cousins, a shot off that time. The Nets go the other way with it. Irving with a clean look. Batum grabs the miss. Clippers leading by 4. That's a 2 from Kennard. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. Now, here is Irving. He kicks it to Harden. And contact. The coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. The focus of his speech was hustle. He told his players, those guys are going to come at us. We have to match their intensity, and we have to play with a great deal of energy. We're all in here, fellas. Kevin?
Here's Jordan. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Back to Irving. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Morris outside. The foul on Joe Harris. That is his first foul of the game. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Irving against Beverly. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Pass to Harris. It's Durant on the wing. Back to Harden. Irving kicks to Harris. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Outside for Durant. Harden outside. Off target from three-point range. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. The activity in front of the Brooklyn. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. P.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. And looking at the Nets, Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's Irving. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Jordan. Dinwiddie kicks to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, we've seen that a time or two from Mr. DeAndre Jordan. Nice, easy finish with that dunk.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
It's the Nets now, following the bucket by the Bucks.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Irving against Holiday. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity. And that's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Tucker the pass to Holiday. Giannis against Jordan. Here's Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now here's Irving. Harris finds KD. Passes it to Dinwiddie. Clock at 6. Out to Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Jordan. Oh, that was something else. Have mercy.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Nets have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Back to Irving. Over Holiday, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
You know this, and if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
And that one's good, Irving.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Holiday. Antetokounmpo looking it over. From deep three-point range. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Joe Harris. Griffin comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's James Harden in for Kyrie Irving. And then for Milwaukee, Bobby Portis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. Griffin inside, defended by Portis. Griffin passes to Claxton. Here's Harden. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Well, clock winding down, none better than Harden at getting buckets in a hurry. Teague
against Harden. Teague kicks to Lopez. Back to Teague. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
This is Jeff Teague's go-to shot. I mean, he's a deadly three-point shooter who never hesitates.
Harden dishes to Brown. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Harden the pass to Brown. Shoots from the elbow. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Harden's got his second bucket of the night. Harden against Teague. Outside, out of the Kumbo. Puts up a three. Brooklyn with the rebound. It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. I love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Here's Teague. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, they've got Brook Lopez, Antetokounmpo out there with Portis. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard position.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
DiVincenzo passes to Portis. And that one is good. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Connaughton. Fires the three. Milwaukee the rebound. Portis kicks to Lopez. Another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Lopez has mastered the art of the pump fake. He gets the defense lifted. Terrific patience.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. The Bucks also with the sub. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Harden scanning the floor. And the Nets, another three.
And without a doubt, one of the most advanced scorers this game has ever seen. Harden can do damage from just about anywhere.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Brown. Connaughton passes to Portis. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Harden with it. He's got 11. Here's Griffin. There's the pass to Brown. Oh, Griffin in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Antetokounmpo passes to Portis. Lopez outside. Bucks passing it around. Not going to go that time. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Throws it up high. And another turnover here by Brooklyn.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And here is Antetokounmpo. Here's Tucker. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Tucker's got himself on the board with 3 there. Harden finds Brown. Back to Harden. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Pass to Middleton. This one for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Harden with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Green dishes to Harden. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. 59 seconds left in the second quarter. Right side Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. That one, no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Claxton the pass to Griffin. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Now Harden. He's got 13. Outside Griffin. Back to Harden. Outside Griffin. Here's Harden on the wing. Shoots the 3. Giannis grabs the miss. To the inside. Stolen by Harden. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Oh, Griffin in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And you can put those alley-oop feeds as high as you need to when Griffin's on the receiving end. He'll pick it up off the top of the back.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 13 points. Well, we know he's... And that...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Durant is out there with Jordan. Then it's Joe Harris. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Oh, that's just superb coordination and balance right there. Tucker's hard to move once he gets the ball inside.
Irving passes to Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Middleton outside. 3-pointer. A rebound by the Nets. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And Harris wide open. He shoots, sinks the triple. And now an 11-point Brooklyn lead.
One thing I love about Joe Harris, he has now become confident in catch-and-shoot situations. He wants to be assertive.
Here's Holiday. Giannis left side. Jacks up a 3. But they get it back. Holiday, the pass to Tucker. 90 seconds now into the second half. Passes it to Durant. Back to Irving. Pass to Dinwiddie. He kicks to Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Holiday, no one around him. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Irving drives in. Outside for KD. Feeds it to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass. Woo-hoo.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Antetokounmpo finds Tucker. Here's Middleton, guarded by Harris. Tucker the pass to Giannis. Can they get it? The shot, no good. Great D that time from Jordan. Nets leading by 13. Now, here is Irving. 5 points in the game. The pass to Jordan. Out to Harris. And on the way from Irving for three. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. DiVincenzo passes to Tucker. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Green, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Dinwiddie dishes to KD. The Nets working the ball around now. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Irving surveying the floor. Shot from the wing. Again, the Nets for two.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Here's Connaughton. A three-pointer is right on target. Connaughton's got his first 3 points of the game.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Pass to Irving. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fires for three. A rebound by the Bucks.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
No good from Connaughton. A deep three from Durant. Tries again. Off the mark. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. 13 points up at the end of the period. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Bucks, Holiday out there with Donte DiVincenzo. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Lopez in at the 5.
And we know about Harden's scoring abilities, but his team heavily relies on that vision and playmaking as well.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Middleton on the wing. Lets it go with a 3. Hands it from downtown. Middleton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Harden with it. He dishes it to Griffin. Down low. Claxton the pass to Green. To the wing right side. Griffin kicks to Harden. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. A different look for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Bobby Portis. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Donte DiVincenzo. Holiday the pass to Connaughton. This shot by Middleton, wide open. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Harden, no good. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. A 12-point game. Here's Holiday, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Joe Harris comes in for Blake Griffin. Dinwiddie's checked in for Bruce Brown. And it's Kyrie Irving in for James Harden. Dinwiddie kicks to Irving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And the Nets lead by 13.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
For three, Middleton. And again, the Bucks miss. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Pass to Green. Jordan, high post. Dinwiddie passes to Green. Here's Jordan. They get it back. Irving kicks to Jordan. No good from 11 feet. Bucks trail by 13. Holiday inside the line. Green with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. From outside, off the mark.
When you're not in rhythm with the free ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Jordan kicks to Green. From deep. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Holiday. Brooklyn with the rebound. Irving's got 5 rebounds tonight. The pass to Jordan. Over Lopez. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Open shot, Holiday, and again the Bucks miss. Nets leading by 13. And they double up Jordan. Harris inside the line. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday. Milwaukee's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Nets.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kyrie Irving.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Dinwiddie. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Outside Irving. Dinwiddie outside. Here's KD. It drops.
Well, Kevin Durant's looking at the defender like, hey, if you're going to give me that.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The traffic in New York City. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Robert Covington out there with Giles. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Simons in at the shooting guard position. And for the Nets, we've got Harden. Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Jordan. And it's Irving in at the 1. Now, here is Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
So smooth in everything he does. Irving will score the ball from anywhere.
Lillard finds Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Out to the right wing. And no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Irving attacking. Lays it up off the glass. Irving's got his second basket of the game.
Good recognition from Durant. He's a talented passer.
Here's Simons. From about 16, Harden grabs the miss. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets.
And, Anthony's getting more floor time last season. He worked his way into the Blazers rotation. He's still young, though. It seems like he can carve a rollout on this team.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Three-pointer, Lillard. Portland again missing.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
Oh, the lob to Irving. And another turnover here by Brooklyn.
And Simon's a bit undersized at that two-guard position. Only 6'3", but a natural 2 with playmaking ability.
Ultimately, this team wants him to be a scoring threat off the bench. I mean, have him come in firing from outside. He's got a lot of work to get to that point.
No good on the triple.
Not how you want to start the game. 4 straight misses. I'd like to see some better ball movement.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Oh, yeah, and that's just a good read on his part. And as usual, his mid-range jumper is on point.
Covington kicks to Lillard. A three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
When KD gets it in that close to the rim, you're out a good option. He's so good. I mean, sometimes you just give him the foul. You just give the foul.
So Portland ends up going with the new group.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
And here's McCollum for 3. Powell finds McCollum. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Cantor inside. He's against Jordan. Kept alive.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Powell. 5 to shoot. Here's McCollum. And it's sent back by Irving. Pass to KD. Here's Jordan out to KD. Second shot opportunity. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Well, you're not going to sneak that shot past Durant, not with the reach that he has.
Out to Harris. Back to KD. Shoots over Powell. That doesn't go either for KD.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Cullen passes to Cannon. And they get it. And he sinks the layup. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
And he makes that one.
McCollum is remarkably quick. Love seeing him put it on the deck and finish at the rim.
Nets leading by 6. Harris outside. The 3 from KD. And Cantor pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Inside, here's Anthony. Nice D from Durant. The Nets have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Over McCollum. Out to Harris from outside the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
6-second difference between shot and gameplay. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got his second basket.
Always good to see solid interior work by McCollum. I mean, he might earn himself some extra space on his outside jumpers when he gets inside points like this.
The three from KD. That doesn't go either for Durant. And here's Anthony from the arc. The shot, no good. And so it's Brooklyn heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They have made it very... Greg, we know many guys in the NBA have range, but Damian Lillard's range?
When I'm training in the summer.
The team seems to support, Greg, that philosophy 100%.
The game has changed. Some guys would rather take a few steps back to get a cleaner look. Lillard being one of them.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
Here are the five Portland has to start the second quarter. Giles is out there with Nurkic. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Simons in at the 2 spot.
And great scorers find a way to get themselves to the free throw line. Kevin Durant certainly falls into that category.
The Nets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And both free throws good for Durant.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. A 3-ball. Brooklyn with the rebound. Durant's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
He feeds it to Dinwiddie. Back to Durant. He sinks the 11-footer. KD's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
And when Durant is looking to score off the catch like that, there isn't a lot you can do as a defender.
Takes a 3. And the basket by Lillard. Lillard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Passes to Claxton. Griffin with it. Outside Durant. Shoots over Covington. And it's Durant missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Lillard, the pass to Simons. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Lillard against Griffin. Nurkic. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside, KD. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the winning mentality of Durant, I mean, he can take over games. He puts the team on his back.
And the first one drops. Green, he's checked in for the Nets. He hits both from the stripe. Portland with the ball. They trail by 6. McCollum feeling it out a bit. And the pass to Cantor. Kicks to Powell. Launches a 3. And another 3 for Portland.
This is the kind of ball movement they want to get from Cantor. Scan the floor, and when you spot the open man, get it to him.
Right side Durant over Jones. And Jones pulls it down.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
They grab their own miss. It's Powell on the wing. Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. The Nets making a switch here. Luwawu's checked in. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Out to Anthony. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Anthony. Clock at 4. Over Green. Cantor trying to free himself up. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Anthony.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Well, Melo made his way back into the league last season. He was immediately a heavy minutes player for the Blazers. Looked good as a third scoring option for the team.
He gets it in there. Dinwiddie's got his first bucket of the night.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
1:12 left to play in the first half. Powell for three. The rebound by the Nets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And with Melo not having to bear so much of the scoring load, I think was good for him.
Yeah, especially since he took about a year off from playing. Melo had to take a long look in the mirror about how he can help teams win during his absence. But he clearly has something left to offer.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
McCollum passes to Cantor. Back to McCollum. The three. Keeps it alive. And Cantor able to finish. Cantor's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Now, that's the staple of Cantor's game. This guy has a knack for knowing how to come up with offensive boards.
Here now is Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. And the layup's good off the glass. Claxton's got his second bucket tonight.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now here's McCollum. Shoots over Dinwiddie. That shot misses.
Not sure what the...
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you, it's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They have a 5-point lead. Kenny, give us your take.
The passing is what...
And that should do it with the second half about...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Kyrie Irving. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Griffin. Then it's Harden and it's Harris in at the 3 slot. Jordan at the elbow. The kick out to Irving. Upside, Griffin. Irving passes to Griffin. Harden outside for the 3. No good on the shot. And the Trailblazers going the other way. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it. The fast break chance. Launches it. Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Covington finds Nurkic. To the middle. The second chance effort. And the layup is good. Nurkic has got the first field goal of the second half for Portland.
A physical player with a large frame. Nurkic was seemingly unbothered by the contact.
Harden the pass to Irving. Now, here is Harden. He's guarded closely. The shot, no good. Here's Simons. No good. That would have tied it.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the slam by Blake Griffin. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I play, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. If you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Puts it up from 17. Now the pass to Giles. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Kevin Durant comes in for Blake Griffin. Portland also making some changes. Zach Collins comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And McCollum subbed in for Anthony Simons. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Down low, here's Collins. And Durant sends it back. Harris passes to Irving. Out to Harris. Back to Irving. Here's the dish to Harris. Back to Irving. Fires the three. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Lillard against Harden. Lets the three fly. Durant with the steal. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. And he finished it off with the lay-in. KD's got 4 this quarter.
I mean, this guy is almost 7 feet. Durant runs the floor beautifully, knowing where to be at all times in transition.
Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Harris finds Durant. Ring shot on the way. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And now an 8-point Nets lead. Lillard with it. And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Harris. Griffin comes in for Kevin Durant. Brown is checked in for James Harden. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Harry Giles.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. Brown against McCollum. Over Brown. And he overshot that one. Missed. Back to Griffin. Over McCollum. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, that's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, Collins plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. And it's Anthony in at the 3. Here's McCollum. Green with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like it. And he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
Trailblazers trail by 10. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And that gives him 2 3-pointers for the game, 1 in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
KD against Anthony. Now here's Durant. Defense right on him. Off the mark with the little step back Johnny. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And here's McCollum for three. He can't get that one to fall. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Dinwiddie kicks to KD. From past the arc. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Brooklyn making some changes. Harris is checked in for Green. James Harden comes in for Bruce Brown. And Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. Portland also making some changes. Giles checked in for Zach Collins. And it's Simons in for C.J. McCollum. Here's Simons. The three. Rebounded by the Nets. KD's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The kick out to Irving. Jordan the pass to KD. And he comes up with the deuce.
I love the attacking mentality of Durant. Look, when he's in the zone, he finds a variety of ways to score buckets.
Here's Lillard. Bucket is good. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Robert Covington's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Right side, Kevin Durant. And right on target. Good. Durant's got 6 in the quarter. Trailblazers trail by 9. Stolen by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Harris dishes to Durant. Three-pointer. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Lillard finds Nurkic. Simons surveying the D. 11 feet away. A putback. Nets leading by 9. Here's KD for 3. Again, Durant missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Simons missing. The Nets have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Yeah, quite unlikely. But we've seen crazy things happen.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And now just a 5-point Nets lead.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
You just feel like it's going in. Durant has a lethal-looking stroke from beyond the arc.
Lillard from outside. Jordan with the rebound.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. 8-point game. And it's Simons missing. 3 seconds separate the shot clock in game 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
And the basket by Lillard.
Lillard's not going to let you get away with that. He wants those 3 points back, and he gets them quick.
Outside Irving from downtown. The shot by KD. No good. And the basket by Lillard.
Clutch is Lillard's middle name. Time and time again.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. And in the locker room, each guy has been going over, here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. And for Los Angeles, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then it's Paul George, and it's Ibaka in at the 5 spot. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
And it's Beverley missing. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Dinwiddie. Durant's got the first points of the night for the Nets. George with the ball. Passes it to Beverley. Leonard looking over the floor. 6 to shoot. Beverley, the pass to Ibaka. No good that time. The Nets go the other way with it. Shot, high post, Durant. That's good.
Yeah, you know, they get it to Durant because they trust him. They've got great confidence in him finishing in the open court.
Outside, George shoots from 12, and the bank shot is good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Griffin. Outside Durant for 3. That shot no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Leonard, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And part of what makes Kawhi such a great player is that jump shot. You can't just worry about him attacking the basket.
Now, here is In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Kicks it out to Harden. There's the triple. The Clippers grab the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And at about 230 pounds, Leonard is a well-built specimen. Can absorb defenders like it's nothing.
And the Clippers making a change here. Mann's checked in. And then for Brooklyn, Green comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Bruce Brown in for Dinwiddie. Now here's Brown. And it's Jordan atop the key. Kicks it to Harden. On the wing, Brown. Back to Harden. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Boy, so crafty a player is James Harden. I mean, when he gets inside, he finds all kinds of ways and manner in which to score.
Stolen by Harden. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
George looking over the floor. To the inside. Ibaka. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. 5 on the clock. Leonard kicks to George. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Outside, KD. Offensive rebound. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by 1. To the paint and stolen by Jordan. Outside Durant. Harden outside. Back to Durant. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's George. And it's Paul George with the finish.
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
Now here's Harden. Misses from close range.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And busting it up the floor. Leonard showing a lot of energy on the fast break. If there's one thing he doesn't lack, it's hustle.
Harden scanning the floor. From deep. That shot no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Clippers lead by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Earlier tonight, we spoke with Paul.
Everybody has a chip on their shoulder.
Greg, that last point is key. This team plays lockdown defense.
And that's a big part of their identity. Most teams talk about being well-balanced. This team lives it.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got Ivica Zubac. Batuma's out there with Morris. And there's Jackson, and it's Kennard in at the 2. Now here's Irving. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Irving against Jackson. The pass to Kennard. It's stolen by Harris. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Here's Claxton. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, and you'd like to see more of this from Marcus. Attack that offensive glass and generate some points outside of those set plays.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Griffin comes in for Green, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Joe Harris. Shots good by Kennard.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Now Irving. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for him.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
Three young, dynamic centers. Those are good names.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Kennard, the pass to Cousins. He hangs. Shooting foul. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
So for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Brown. And James Harden subbed in for Irving. Now here's Beverly. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Ibaka, no luck.
And the rebound battle splits evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Outside, George. Over in the corner, Beverly. Outside, Batum. The shot by George, wide open. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, you can't forget about the long arms of Batum. I mean, I want to see him be more active on the offensive glass because he's capable.
Harden against George. It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And here are the Clippers now. After the basket by Brooklyn, George, that's a two-pointer. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called, and some good action through the first two quarters as we reach halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the open. And
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Durant. Griffin is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 guard. Harden dishes to Dinwiddie. Here is Harden. Connects in the foul line jumper. Harden's got 10 points.
Surgical precision from Harden, demonstrating his sick handles one more time.
And here's George. With a tie. That shot missing. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Lobbed up there for Durant. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
Cousins against Griffin. Beverly the pass to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Goes up at the stripe. Cousins on the follow.
Cousins doing a nice job using that big body of his to get another possession for his team.
Harden dishes to Dinwiddie. Right side, Kevin Durant. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Nets leading by 3. Jordan the pass to Griffin. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Boy, Jordan is an alley-oop specialist, a big target with strength and bounce.
And Beverly kicks to George. Fires from deep. Nailed from three-point land. George has got 6 in the quarter.
That was a strong pick. Ammonia strong by Ibaka.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here the step back. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Up top, Leonard, defended by Durant. And it's Leonard missing.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Here's Griffin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Pass to Kennard. Takes the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Kennard's got 5 now.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Irving surveying the floor. Durant with a wide open look. Shot clock reset for the Nets. Great positioning on the putback. And the Nets lead by 5.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
At the elbow, Green. Out to KD. Back to Green. The tray. And it's Durant missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Such a versatile offensive threat. Morris draws his fair share of fouls.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin, and Harris subbed in for Durant. Clippers trail by 5. Passes it to Morris. Beyond the arc. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. He's got 9.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Kennard finds Zubac. The Clippers rebound. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A 3 from Morris. Brooklyn with the rebound. Outside Irving. Pass to Harris. To the inside. Here's Claxton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's his first trip to the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And because he struggled with his free throw shooting so much last season, I thought he was hesitant at times to be aggressive. Wasn't looking to draw contact and was trying to avoid getting to the foul line.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Nets lead by 3. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Ivica Zubac is out there with Ibaka. Then it's Luke Kennard. And there's Jackson, and it's man in at the 3. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Irving for 3. He can't hit that time. Clippers trail by 3. It's deflected. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
It's stolen by Brown. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break. Irving's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Brooklyn.
Boy, that's exactly how you punish a team in transition. Kyrie getting out in front and going straight on the attack.
Outside Jackson. And there's the pass to Kennard. And stolen by Irving. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving's got the ball.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
The Clippers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Jackson passes to Zubac. Sweet move. Can't get the layup. Nets leading by 7, and so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Beverly, and it's Irving with the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Harris dishes to Green. Harris with it. Leonard picks him up. Down low. The kick out to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Clippers trail by 7. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Los Angeles with another miss. And so Griffin will bring it up for Brooklyn. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
And I think one of the things understated about Harden, he's a great athlete. I mean, he can rise and bounce. He's strong. He's quick. He can easily punch it on you when he gets to the rim.
Here's Ibaka, and that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Durant kicks to Jordan. Shoots over Leonard. Outside for Durant. Pulls up. High post with the putback. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. For Los Angeles, they've gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the 4th quarter underway.
And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man. Excellent floor awareness.
Beverly against Dinwiddie. Pass to Harden. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Harden's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nets. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness. And George typically capitalizes well off any pick-and-roll situation because he makes quick decisions and his basketball IQ is pretty high.
Harden against George. To the middle. It's stolen by Ibaka. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Basket good. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
1:16 left in the game. Harden the pass to KD. Off target from three-point range.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
When he was in high school in California, Kawhi won the state's Mr. Basketball Award. And you look at the list of guys who've won that award over the years, it has a lot of the all-time greats on it.
Irving's checked in for the Nets. And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within 5.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Shot clock at 6. Serge Ibaka with the rebound.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul. Hey, you know that George is going to take the shot when the game is up for grabs. I mean, that's who he is, and that's what's expected of him. He's an exceptional decision maker in these situations, which makes it even more obvious.
Beverly against Irving. Takes the 13-footer. The Clippers grab the miss, and the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 3. 6 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, James Harden.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Inside, Jordan. Count!
George coming up big. His name is Cole, and he ups the ante and delivers.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's... Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on DA.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Durant. Green is out there with Jordan. Then it's Harden, and it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard. And for Milwaukee, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Holiday. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Now here's Jordan. Harden kicks to Green. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Clock is at 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Indoors tonight, 2 experienced teams will be battling.
Well, what you come to expect with experienced rosters are excellent defensive rotations, game plan discipline. These guys know how to play the game, so let's see how this plays out.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now, here is Harden. Jordan the pass to Dinwiddie. And it goes down 2 points.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Here's Giannis. Passes it to Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. Brooklyn with the rebound. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Stolen by Durant. In transition, here come the Nets. Harden's got the ball. Dinwiddie finds Harden. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
It amazes me how quickly you can change ends. You've got to be prepared to sprint the floor.
Now, here's Tucker. No good with the triple. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. A step-back shot here, and Durant gets it to go. The assist by Jordan.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Holiday surveying the floor. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Offensive rebound. Here's Giannis. And that time, also a missed shot.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Tucker kicks to Giannis. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Chris Middleton comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. Then for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Joe Harris comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Brown in for Dinwiddie. Claxton the pass to Harden. The shot misses. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Here's Middleton. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. The pass to Claxton. Back to Harden. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Claxton, no good.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
To the middle. And Harden with the stuff.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass. Woo-hoo.
Here's Middleton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Antetokounmpo finds Portis. Here's Connaughton. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. Then for the Nets, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Durant, and Irving subbed in for James Harden.
Guys, Kyrie Irving stronger than he looks, absorbs the contact and still converts.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Teague surveying the D. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Irving. Count that one. Irving's got 5 now.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. T kicks to Connaughton. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Now, here is Irving. He's got 5. From deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Nets have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Griffin. Irving is out there with Tyler Johnson. Then there's Harris. And it's Claxton in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Claxton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Lock at 6. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Johnson dishes to Griffin. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
For 3, Middleton. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. Brooklyn leading by 9. And it's Johnson penetrating. Banked in off the glass. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Middleton on the wing. The wing jumper off target.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Johnson finds Griffin. Right side, Irving. Middleton with it. Picked up by Harris. Here's Connaughton. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
It really helps their team so much with Middleton's passing with effectiveness. And it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
Now, here's Irving. 5 points in the game. Here's Griffin. It's rebounded by Portis.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Connaughton, and he converts the layup. Connaughton's got 8 points. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there?
That's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. From the baseline. That's good on the jump shot. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now here is Holiday. No points in the game yet for him. Lopez outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Irving. Here's the 3. He's off on that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Now here is Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Tucker. That three off the mark. Brooklyn leading by 7. And Dinwiddie gets it to go on the assist by KD. Dinwiddie's got his 3rd basket of the night. Outside Holiday. Lopez finds DiVincenzo. 26 seconds left in the first half. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And here's Harden. Passes to KD. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And the Nets lead by 9.
Kevin Durant is a threat to shoot it as soon as the ball hits his hands. This guy, incredible.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one. It was a fast pace for Brooklyn at the outset. A smoldering performance for them early as they shut down everything defense. And that does it for our...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Brook Lopez is out there with P.J. Tucker. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Holiday, and it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Antetokounmpo. In close, he hits it. Giannis has got 8.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
There's the pass to KD. Harden against Holiday. Harden scanning the floor. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Bucks trail by 7. Now, Antetokounmpo. He's got 8. Outside Holiday. Here's Tucker. No good on the 3. And for Brooklyn, their shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. Here's Forbes. Antetokounmpo kicks to Forbes. Lopez inside, guarded by Jordan, and that one drops. He has 6.
Well, we know Brook Lopez can play with strength. He is amazing at converting these difficult opportunities.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Green. KD with it. Here's Harden on the wing. From deep three-point range, Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lopez up top. He's got 6. He dishes it to Forbes. Green with the block. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving comes in for James Harden. Here's KD. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Oh, the long arms of Brook Lopez effortlessly sends that back.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Blake Griffin comes in for Green, and Joe Harris is subbed in for Durant. Connaughton passes to Lopez. From the arc. That shot off the mark. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Griffin dishes to Irving. To end the drought. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Irving's got 12 in the game.
There's a marksmanship from Kyrie Irving. The lightning quick release. Boy, defender better have his hands up and ready.
Lets it go from the wing. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. To the inside. Here's Forbes. The rebound by the Nets.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Griffin. Forbes with the rebound. Bucks trail by 10.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Lopez. Lopez has got 3 assists tonight. Irving with the ball. He's got 12. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Boy, terrific read. Kyrie Irving understands what the defense is giving him and takes advantage.
Stolen away. Here's Claxton, and that one is hammered home.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Giannis against Harris. From deep onto Antetokounmpo. Griffin grabs the board. Griffin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Irving. 14 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. But they'll get another chance. Goes back up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits it. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Nets getting the 4th quarter going, we've got Harden. Griffin is out there with Durant. Then there's Brown. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Durant finds Harden. Over Middleton. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 4th rebound in this one. The Bucks working the ball around. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Misses the deep 3-point attempt. Nets leading by 12. Outside Griffin. Pass to Harden. From deep. That shot off. And Milwaukee the other way now. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. From deep onto Antetokounmpo. The rebound by the Nets. Now here's Durant. Harden outside. Griffin looking it over. And again, it's the Nets missing.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And a deep three from Harden. Griffin kicks to Harden. Brown outside. Harden left side. Outside Durant. There's the three. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. So for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Brown. Beyond the arc. That shot is off. And so Green will bring it up for Brooklyn. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Tips it, and there's Jordan putting it right back in. And the Nets lead by 12.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Passes it to DiVincenzo. And the layup is good. DiVincenzo's got his first 2 points.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
And a deep three from Harden. Morag grabs the board. The Bucks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And a wide open look for Portis. And it's off from three-point range. Nets leading by 10. Green with the ball. Picked up by Portis. Back to Jordan. Outside Green. Jordan the pass to Dinwiddie. The deep three from Harden. And it's Jordan with the jam.
How many times have we seen DeAndre Jordan take it off the window and convert? Boy, he is so good.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Teague comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Brown wide open. He fires. No good from outside.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Here's Nora. Takes a three. They get it back. Kicks it down to Middleton. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting reasonably well, 45%.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Nets.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kyrie Irving.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
And he banks in the layup.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Now the pass to Brown. Back to Johnson. Johnson kicks to Johnson. Again, Johnson missing.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Pass to Nora. Teague for three. He can't get that one. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. The bustling city of Portland, Oregon. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Joe Harris. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then there's Irving. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. And for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the 3 slot. And stolen by Lillard. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered at the point guard position in particular. Much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Like
think guys have the green light, Kevin, to fire away at the first available opportunity. The offense isn't taught the same way with orchestrators at the point guard position. Now guys are looking to be overly aggressive with their scoring prowess and to try to make plays sometimes feel secondary.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Now here's Powell. A three from McCollum. Nurkic the pass to Powell. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Harden against Lillard. Harden kicks to KD. Pass to Griffin. Back to KD. Shot clock at 3. He gets that one.
It's just lethal. Once Kevin Durant gets into that spot, he can rise up, and it's pretty much going to go in.
McCollum with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. Lillard with no one around. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple. Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
Here's Lillard following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Now McCollum over Irving. And again, it's Portland converted. And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
Now, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
It's McCollum on the wing. It's Covington on the wing. Defended by Durant. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Lillard. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Powell dishes to Nurkic. Well, the Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. So for the Trailblazers, Cantor checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Now, here is Harden. Fires the 3. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. There's 1:47 left here in the first quarter. Cantor finds McCollum. Now, here's Cantor. And the pass to Powell. Over Harris. Rejected by Harris. Here's Cantor. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Zach Collins checked in for Portland. Collins against Durant. Harden outside. Outside Durant. Pass to Claxton. Harden outside. Harris inside the line. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Pass to Simons. Shot from 12. The shot that time, not on target. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Irving misses.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And it's Simons missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Kicks it out to Harden. Outside Irving. Three-pointer. Portland grabs the miss. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Launches a 3. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Harris.
It doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that the three-point shot is a primary weapon.
A 3 from McCollum. No good on that one. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Nets out in. And before the game, we talked to Damian Lillard. You know, Greg, he is still as competitive as they come. Here's what he had to say.
I don't fear nobody.
And if Lillard's proved anything to us, Greg, in his career, you know he loves a challenge.
One of the premier big shot makers in this game. I don't know if there's anyone you'd rather give the ball to in crunch time.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Enes Kanter is out there with Collins. Then it's Anthony. Then there's McCollum. And it's Simons in the point. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Here's Simons following the bucket by the Nets. McCollum passes to Simons. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Now here's Brown. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the left side wing. Outside, Green. Pass to Irving. 6 to shoot. Behind the back and lays it in.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Launches it. No good that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Brown, right side. Dinwiddie drives in. Pass to Claxton. Nice move. Oh, that was something else.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Oh, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Didn't miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch. Now, here's Nurkic. Here's Lillard. High post try. The rebound by Jeff Green. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. James Harden. He's checked in for Brooklyn. Nets leading by 8. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Simons. It's hauled in by Harris.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Griffin passes to Harden. Dishes it to Brown. Out to Harris. Harden against Lillard. The putback, and Griffin stays with it. Griffin's got the lead up to 10 now for Brooklyn.
Yeah, offensive rebounds are about effort, and Blake Griffin showing it there.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Covington. Down low. Powell with it. Now Green defending. The pass to Simons. Lillard outside. For the three. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Brooklyn leading by 10. Passes it to Brown. Harden outside. Harris outside. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist from Harris. Harden's got 5.
They are just killing them on the interior.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now here's Powell. Trying to end the drought. It's hauled in by Harris. Here's the floater. And no good that time.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night. This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Harden, no good. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. High-scoring half, Blake. What broke this game open?
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the opening period was 3. And that'll do.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Harden. And it's Irving at the shooting guard position. And the dunk by Covington.
That's tremendous vision on the part of Lillard, just trying to lead the team right now from the point.
Irving surveying the floor. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Nets have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And not much of a surprise there. Kyrie, one of the better free throw shooters in the game and so hard to guard without fouling.
Now here's McCollum. Back to Lillard. This one for 3. A rebound by the Nets.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And you look at Robert Covington, first team all-defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
Baseline jumper, the offensive rebound, and Covington stays with it.
Yeah, how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
Harden outside, and stolen by Lillard. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And it comes off the front of the rim. And Covington maybe not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player. Can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
Here's Lillard. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Yes, that goes in. Lillard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Lillard aggressive in this game so far. Awesome at finding different ways to attack close to the rim.
Irving against McCollum. Irving kicks to Harris. Wide open. It's a hand on it, and Griffin stays with it.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Now here's Lillard. Griffin with the steal. A floater. Irving can't get it to go. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers. It's a 10-point game. Powell, that's good.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Lillard against Harden, and that one, good. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Lillard against Harden. Now, here's Lillard, guarded close, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on James Harden.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
I mean, every year since his rookie campaign, Lillard gets the maximum attention from defenses. They're schemed to slow him down. That's what's so impressive about the numbers that he's put up throughout his career.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Zach Collins checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Simons in for McCullough. And it's Green missing. Trailblazers trail by 8. Lillard, right side, pass to Simons. Lillard outside. 5 on the clock. It's good.
Consistent and accurate from that particular spot on the floor. The offense kind of predicts those shots. Lillard's got a good eye for the mid-range.
Now here's Dinwiddie. That one doesn't go. Now Portland takes it the other way. In the corner, Powell with it. Here's Collins. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Dinwiddie outside. Brown outside. And the rejection by Collins.
Good job, Collins inside, quick off his feet.
Lillard attacking, and Damian Lillard with the change.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from...
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Nets lead by 4. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Portland. Anthony out there with Nurkic. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Simons in at the 2 spot. Free throw drops for Harden.
And the southpaw stroke of Harden is just beautiful to watch. When he's cooking, he's one of the more lethal scorers in our league.
The teardrop, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Anthony Simons.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Here's Harden. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
Here's Lillard. Unable to get that one. Nets leading by 7. Durant feeling it out a bit over Lillard. And the basket by Harden.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Three-pointer, Lillard. It's not going to go for him. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got two terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Making the floater look effortless. McCollum has the body control and touch to drop that kind of shot in consistently.
Lillard against Harden. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Damian Lillard. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Irving. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
So clever. He finds different ways to probe inside, and Kyrie with a great finish.
Here's Lillard. Made that one as his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Pass to Irving. Back to Harden. The kick out to Irving. The Nets working the ball around now. Left side, KD. Back to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Durant, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Nets leading by 7, and they're on the break. From the stripe, and he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, the ball hitting his hands, and then the ball hitting the back of the net as KD throws another one in.
Lillard misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And a deep three from Harden. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Covington's checked in. The Nets also changing it up. Griffin comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And Harris subbed in for Luwawu. And the basket by Lillard.
The ability to stop there and pull up from any distance. That's why Lillard's defenders have sleepless nights.
On the wing, Harris. Over Powell. Harris, no good. Trailblazers trail by 6. Takes the 3. Kicks it out to McCollum. Powell dishes to Lillard. Fires the 3. Got it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That's a tip of the cap there. Always wanting to take the big shot for his team. Lillard makes more than his fair share.
On the wing, Harris. Right side, Griffin. The kick out to Irving. The 3, Harris trains the three-pointer. And the Nets lead by 6.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups. So maybe just a step too far. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Lillard way outside. Nails the triple.
Well, he has that ability, elevates his game in the clutch time. It's Lillard time. He's on point.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. This was all right, David. Thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Our